Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for joining me today. If you're new and watching, I hope you enjoyed this video, that you decide you want to become a part of my family, and you subscribe. So today's video, I'm just going to be going over with you guys something that I decided to do, and that is how I have fared through a caffeine detox. Which today is day 7 of the caffeine detox, and I feel like I'm leveling out at this point. So let's just talk about how I got here and how I needed to have a caffeine detox. So let's just say and I wanted to first and foremost just give a disclaimer before I begin. I'm going to be talking about women issues, PMS, period, things like that. So just, you know, keep that in mind while you're watching. If it's not something you want to hear, go ahead and turn now to something else. My cycle for December started and stopped, and I think it ended probably around like the beginning of January. I have to go back and look where it ended, but anyway, and then like it stopped. The point is that it stopped, and then I immediately went into a hormonal low, which happens, it always happens to me, and it happens for like the entire 2 weeks prior to my cycle starting. And so I noticed that it happened, I didn't even get a break. So it happened immediately after my cycle stopped for December. And so lo and behold, 2 weeks later, my cycle started again. And so that happened, and it, you know, came and went, everything. Once it went, again, I decided to, and that was weird in itself, I decided to do a caffeine detox. And so, again, today is day 7 of that. All right, so let's just talk about what I was doing throughout the month of December and throughout the time that my cycle came on 2 weeks back to back, 2 weeks in between. So it ended like sometime in the beginning of January, first couple weeks of January, then it started again, and then it ended like at the end of the 3rd week of January, or the end of the 4th week of January, something like that. Anyway, can't really think about it exactly how the weeks went out with it right now, but that's practically what happened. It started and stopped. It started at the end of December, stopped in January, and it started again 2 weeks later and stopped. Okay, so I was going through a hormonal low during that time, y'all. I had no energy. I didn't want to do anything. I was like literally exhausted the entire time, like completely uninterested in anything other than making it through the day, unfortunately. That's just how, you know, unfortunately, that's how I was feeling. I was trying to do things to keep it moving through it, but that's how I was feeling. One of the things that I was doing to keep it moving through that period was knocking back these, y'all. I would drink 1 or 2 of these a day, and this is the Mountain Dew Kickstart Hydrating Boost. These are crack. They're like some super strong, to me anyway, energy drinks. These and Red Bulls, these taste good, and that's probably why it was easier to take these down, but I was taking these back, y'all. Knocking them down, knocking them back, and they got me in trouble. Like I got to the point to where I was depending on these to actually function throughout the day, and so I had to stop, but I was taking it back, y'all. So I felt like it was time for me to figure something else out, because it's like I couldn't even start my day without them. I'm not really, you know, a coffee person. I'm more so of a tea. I drink coffee, but it's not regularly or anything like that, because I'm not really a fan of what it does to my body and how it just like immediately sends me to the bathroom. So, and it's probably because I don't drink it regularly. But these Kickstarts, y'all, and they taste good. So I was drinking these 1 or 2 times a day, more often 2 times a day than not. I definitely used it to start my day, and it's like, as long as I had these, I was good to go. And when I couldn't get these, I got the sugar-free Red Bulls, which, funny enough, these actually work better for me than the Red Bulls did. So this is what I was doing, y'all. Done with this though, completely done. All right, so this is a can that I kept, by the way. It's not something that I just drink or anything. Actually, didn't even know I had it. I went and found it in my car. That's how bad it was, y'all. Y'all don't know how many cans I threw away. I wish I had a bag to be able to show y'all. It was ridiculous. I was doing the most. And that's why I know I needed to stop. So, okay. How did I get through this caffeine detox? Because like I said, I was dependent on it to actually function throughout the day. It was the first thing I needed to do in the morning, you know, once I got up and got moving. So the first thing that I did was I found, and I posted this on Instagram when I found it initially, and I had drank some, but it wasn't like something I was doing regularly to help. The first thing that I did was I tried this tea, and I was like, okay, this might work for me. And it is by Celestial Seasons. It's a herbal tea, and it's called Tension Tamer. This is it right here. And it has peppermint, ginger, lemon flavoring. And it just like, for me, y'all, the way I drink it is, it comes like this. Where is my, I know I had one out already. There it goes. So it comes like this in 2 little packs like this. And I use both of them. I have this huge mug. And so I put both, I fill it up almost up with water, not completely. And I use agave syrup in it. And I drink that. And it's like, when I drink it with the 2 instead of 1 with that amount of water in it, it kind of goes, shoots straight to my head. And it gives me like a feeling of clarity. And I love it. And so I've been drinking this. And so I don't start my morning with this, but what I do is I start my morning by filling my cup up with water, and I'll cut 1/4 of a lemon up, and I'll put a 1/4 of a lemon in here. Now I don't drink ice cold water. I have my water machine, so I'll fill it up with the cold water till about here, and then I'll put hot water the rest of the way. So basically room temperature water is what it turns out being. And I'll drink the entire cup before I do anything else throughout the day, as far as like functional food, water, food, drinks, or whatever the case may be. I'll drink this. And I try to do it as soon as I get up and start moving. So I'll do that with lemon in it. And I'll refill it after I'm done drinking that. And that typically happens before 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm trying my best to start getting up earlier and earlier. To be honest with you, I have not been successful, probably because I have been trying to do so much. But I'm getting there. Next week, I'm going to try that again, and I will vlog about that. So we have that. That's the first thing I do, lemon water in the morning after I get up and start moving around, before 8 o'clock, before I go to work, before I consume anything else. All right, so after that, I will go ahead and actually, while I make that, I make my hot tea. I carry that back, and then I typically will drink the hot tea with the Tension Tamer in it after that. And again, once that's after I carry the water back, I'll fill the water up again, and I'll just, you know, get some more of the lemony flavor in it. And that kind of helps a lot. And then I'll try to have something light for breakfast. I'm not a breakfast person, so I don't really do very much of anything. Like yogurt, fruit. Sometimes I'll have some cereal. Sometimes I'll, you know, fry an egg or 2. But I'm not really a huge breakfast person unless I'm doing like a family breakfast. And so that's typically the only time you'll see, unless I have like the taste for something, that's typically the only time you'll see me do a whole bunch of breakfast. And so after I have my breakfast, I'll start on my second cup of lemon water, same temperature, and I will take 2 of my Diurex Ultimate pills. Now, these actually do have caffeine in them. This is the only thing throughout the day that I consciously consume with caffeine in it. And I think that they're helping me a lot. Now, why do I take these? Because I retain water, I retain fluid, and I have pitting edema. And I noticed that I could go for a little while without actually having it happen, but after if I start doing a whole bunch of physical activity, I'll start swelling up and the pitting edema will happen. And so this keeps that at bay. And these are to where you can actually take 2 pills every 3 to 4 hours while symptoms persist, but not exceeding 8 pills in 24 hours. And you're supposed to drink 6 to 8 glasses a day if you're taking these. These are the Diuretics Ultimate pills, and again, they do have caffeine in them. I only take 2 after breakfast for the entire day. And so I actually, this is again the only thing that I actually consumed knowingly that has caffeine in it. And I feel like it helps out a little bit. It definitely helps me maintain an energy level throughout the day, for sure. They actually are to help stop bloating during your period, help to ease water retention, and also for energy, hence the caffeine. So this is the only thing that I do that actually is caffeinated currently. And I feel like had I went without having that at all, I'd probably still be a mess. So that, and then I have only did this once, but I just wanted to show y'all what it was and let y'all know that it worked really well. It is a caffeine free, this tea is caffeine free, of course, but it's a Sleepy Time Celestial Seasons detox, and it says it promotes natural cleansing with aloe, green rooibos, rooibos, whatever that is, and dandelion root. It tastes really good. It tastes nice and like flowery, I think, honestly, kind of minty but kind of flowery. It says it has chamomile, spearmint, the soothing herbs that I just mentioned, aloe, oh no, that wasn't, and other soothing herbs. And it also has aloe, the green, whatever it was I just said, and dandelion root. And it says it is to encourage your body's natural process of detoxing. And this is what the top of this one looks like. You find this, either one of these teas you should be able to find in your local grocery store. And they're both by Celestial Seasons if you're looking for them. I took this. I wasn't really expecting it to do anything, but the next day, I wasn't like running to the bathroom like diarrhea or anything like that, but it definitely made me go a few times. And so I think I'm gonna do another one of these tonight or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow night. Probably tomorrow night. But yeah, I really think that this was helpful. So if you don't want to be like having diarrhea, but you want to detox, this is probably something good to try, I would say. So I got those. Again, some of the symptoms that I had happen to me throughout the 6 days that I have been detoxing. I started off okay day 1, and I tried to do a lot by getting up early, and I tried to go to sleep early, and I was unsuccessful majority of the time. I went to sleep early like 2 nights out of the 6. My goal is to get up at 5:30 in the morning and be in bed by 10 o'clock at night for at least 4 out of 7 days throughout the week. To get up early 5 out of 7 days out of the week, and to be in bed early 4 out of 7 days throughout the week. So I was unsuccessful with it all but like once or twice. And I think me trying to, again, get used to being at home during the day and also being at work during the day versus at night, kind of like it's throwing me completely off. I'm so not used to it, and trying to readjust my body to think differently to be able to kind of like go into that mode is hard. And it's even harder because I decided to try to do it while I'm doing a caffeine detox. Bad choice. So I would say if you decide to do a caffeine detox, one tip is to not do too much. Don't overexert yourself because you'll probably end up quitting. And, you know, just try not to like be knocking out a whole bunch of different stuff that has to do with your physical state at the same time, like changing your sleeping habits up or getting up earlier, or overexerting by doing more, like a whole lot of physical activity as far as like cleaning and stuff like that. I had to like kind of chill, and I had to realize that it was okay because of what I was doing. So, you know, that's kind of just what I went through. But symptoms that I had out of the 6 days, I had a headache, a crazy headache, 4 out of 6 days. Now, I'm very thankful because the headaches that I had, they actually didn't start until For 3 out of 4 days, they didn't start until the evening, and I went to sleep with them. Only woke up with a headache once out of the time. Again, I was exhausted practically 5 out of 6 days. And yesterday I was just like, okay, that's enough. Time to get back into the swing of things. And so I started moving around. I started cleaning and doing things again. And I kind of feel like I'm leveling back out now. And so in addition to what y'all saw and what I showed y'all I was doing, I, of course, have been drinking at least my 6 glasses of water a day. And I've been trying to make sure that I'm not overeating and that I'm eating some form of balance in my meals. Make sure I'm having enough vegetables, balancing it out with proteins, and I don't do a whole lot of snacking, or at least I'm trying not to. Let me tell you, them mug cakes be kidding me. I love the confetti one. So that's what I'm doing. I'm on day 6. I'm on day 7. I feel like I'm leveling out. I feel like I'm regaining some energy. I don't feel like I need to go back to drinking the energy drinks or anything like that. I love this tea. Even after the detox, I'm going to continue to keep it as a part of what I'm doing, because it tastes so good, y'all. I'm telling you. I love that tea. And again, I like how it makes me feel. I'm probably going to try to switch to some non-caffeine diuretics sometime throughout the month of February, like slowly but surely. But yeah, that's pretty much how I did my caffeine detox, where I am with it now, and how I'm feeling. I don't have a headache today. I actually feel like I have a lot of clarity today. I feel like I'm back to myself. I don't feel like I look tired because, y'all, I only came on camera, I think, throughout this time. This is like the second time you saw my face on camera. And before this time, because I was going through so many hormonal issues, I rarely was actually coming on camera myself. And I've been doing more of my overhead videos where you don't see my face, because I feel like I've been looking like a hot mess, y'all, due to being so tired all the time. Like, my bags was crazy, and then my skin was just looking crazy. But I feel like everything is kind of good, getting back to normal now, and I'm so happy. So yeah, that's what this is about. I know y'all don't want me to keep talking your ear off. I just wanted to give you what was going on with that caffeine detox in case it's something you may want to try. Let me know what you think about what I did. Let me know if you have any other tips to have some kind of natural supplement to help me with my energy. Oh, I also, one of my aunts, she shared with me something about kava, and I got some kava pills because, like I said, not being super tired at night, but then not being able to go to sleep because of what I'm used to is something that I also struggle with. So I have taken some kava pills, and they relax you. There's a lot of different kinds from what I've researched, and so I don't know that it's something I'll continue on trying to do. Maybe, who knows? However, that's a natural supplement that will help you relax if you are tense or you're having anxiety or whatever the case may be, and it's natural. If you are trying to, I guess, mellow out or even need a sedative, they have different ones with different levels of strength that will help you with that. The one that I had, I can't even tell you because, again, I got it from her, and it came from the vitamin shop, if I'm not mistaken. But, y'all, I took 2 pills of it. It put me to sleep. I woke up groggy, so I'm going to try it again with only 1 pill. So I think it's kind of just like a test out what you need and your levels of what you can tolerate with that. But also, I want to make sure the next time I take it, it's after I, if I feel like I need to be able to kind of woosah, calm down, and relax a little bit. So I'll be trying it again. It just won't be soon, and it's not something I'm going to be taking frequently. But it's something good to have to the side that's like a natural thing that's not like a drug or anything like that, like Z-Quil and stuff. So that's something else you may want to consider. If you have anything that you've done that has worked for you, please share it with me. It may be something I'm interested in trying myself. Let me know if you've tried anything that I have as well. Let me know if caffeine detox is something that you've considered, something that you've done. Did you succeed with it? Did you not? What did you do? just talk to me, y'all. Let me know. If you did like this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up. And if you are not already, I hope you consider and decide to go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I do have it linked at the end of my page. Just click on my face and it'll come right up, or you can go ahead down below and hit that subscribe button. Thanks again for watching, guys. I really appreciate you, and until next time, bye.